Thanks, Chair. I'm very conscious of time. I also am very conscious that this is really the meat of what the Labour Party is about. This is the most important debate because it is the economic driver that I think brought all of us into politics to get a fairer economy. I have no difficulty in supporting, in principle, all of the motions we had. But I think we have to have our policy based in some level of reality. I've asked, because we do want a much fairer tax system than we have. We are 38 deputies in Dáil Éireann. We've 1/3 of the government. We're going to fight might and maim to ensure that the fairest possible taxation system is put in step by step. And I ask delegates, because I'm asking, there are some contradictory motions in terms of the level of the third rate of tax and how it's to be introduced. Some talk about a flat rate, some talk about a levy of 7% and so on, to trust us to do our best and to be driven by the clear mandate that the debate here has given us in relation to that, and please refer those particular motions back to the Executive in the knowledge that your strong views will be acted upon. In terms of one or two other things, I mean, I haven't the time to go through every motion individually, and I'd love to. We do need much more space to engage properly on all these economic matters, and I found just going to the constituencies a very useful device in that, and I'll make myself available to do those very things. I just wanted to make mention of one. Tony and the Donabate branch dismissed the renegotiation of the terms of the bailout deal as that's nothing. The week before we got that, Sinn Féin in Dáil Éireann said we could not do it. Couldn't be done. We've worked months to do it. And then we have our own saying, sure, that's nothing. We have to understand when progress, even incremental progress, is being made. And we've made substantial progress, step by step, by enormous effort in the last 12 months. We've a long way to go. We got a lousy, broken economy handed to us 12 months ago. We're in a process of making it better in the fairest possible way. And let me say this, to the Unite and the TSSA motions. And I've written at some length in the Irish Times this week in relation, this notion that we can just abandon austerity, whatever that concept means, abandon austerity. We're borrowing 16 billion to pay for day-to-day living this year. There's one group of people who will give us that money. Nobody else at anything that's like affordable rates. And they've set down the conditions for that we are trying to change daily. And I know, because I'm going to be facing the Troika in direct negotiation, shall we say, at its mildest, when they come to town again next week. We know the principles that drive this party. We're all in it for that reason. It'd be much easier not to be at the heart of government right now. But by God, if we weren't, as Labour, at the heart of the economic management of this government, the last budget would be infinitely worse and more painful for the people we represent. So, stick with us. Trust the people you've put into government to do the best job. And let me give you one commitment. The day the deal is not fair to the principles of this party or the people who elected us is the day I, for one, will walk out of government.